Welcome to RGL 3994. This is going to be our Leaf Collective Jumbo case, left side serial number break. We have a 10% filler to run. It is filling up the remaining 3 spots in the break. Your fillers, we have Dan Lee, JJ, JML for 2, Zach H, Ramrod, MJ for 2, Scott C, Patrick C, Lupo, Aaron W, David S, Matt R, Crispy, Martha for 2, Travis A, Floyd S, Riley for 3, Eric T, Roy M, Sam C, and Steve H for 4. That is going to be 30 of you. Top 3 are going to make it on in. 8 times. Top 3 are going to get in. Good luck, fillers. I think they would have definitely gone far the next year. They had that hangover the next year, and the whole thing with the Russ kind of fell apart after that year. Missing top 3. David Lupo, Sam C, and Travis A. And on in. It just felt like that was like the franchise-defining moment right there. Kind of took the wind out of the sails of the first Super Bowl and how much they destroyed the Broncos in that one, and that was it. That's what you remember in that era is, the pass, the slant pass, Like, how much different would history be if Brady hadn't won that ring? Everybody who missed, you'll be in our filler giveaway at the end of the night. Left side serial number break. You guys know how this works. And I think just about every card in this break is serial numbered. If it is a 101, we will random it. 101 or redemption will be randomed off via the wheel right here. I think that should just about cover it. Just about every card in this break should be serial numbered. Clarence on top, down to Travis A. Gonna be on the bottom. Let's go 4 times. 4 times on the names, 4 times on the numbers. And how many 101s are we going to see in this case? I bet a bunch. We're going to be running that wheel a bazillion times at the end of the break. Furry Goat up top. Clarence moving down to the bottom. This wheel is going to be a spinning. This wheel is spinning. 1 on top, 0 on the bottom. 2, 3, and there's 4. 3 up top. 8 on the bottom. Furry Goat with a 3, Aaron S with a 9, Sam C with a 7, Ismail with a 0, Greg S with a 5, Lupo with a 2, Travis with a 1, Paul B with a 4, Jonathan E with a 6, and Clarence with the 8. We're going to sort this and hop right on into this full caser. This is 64 autos and 48 base cards per. For what it's worth, I like Russell Wilson. I think that he can be corny at times. I can understand how people think that he can be very unlikable, very unrelatable. I get all that. I'll always respect him for being the best quarterback. And this is totally the wrong break, GML. Whoa, what is this break?
I have no idea.
GML, this is all the stuff. This is all the stuff that Leaf sent me to give away that I'm gonna do in a video. What the hell, JML? Leaf sent me all this to give away. It's that case right there. Here, take all this back. What the hell? I've never just looked over and it's just been 100% wrong. Leaf wants me to give all this away to you guys. I think I'm going to do a giant video and give it all away. I just got that in on, like, Thursday. My guy, CJ.
Well, that's what happens
Thank
when you miss
you.
my film.
Thank you.
Break on the table.
What on earth?
Giveaway break.
Have you ever felt like somebody's really tired without telling you? Dude, that's funny. No. So Leaf sent along a giant box while I was gone. He's like, he's like, I'm gonna send you some stuff to give away. I'm like, cool. He's done that before. And then I just get this giant box of like every Leaf product. And I'm like, oh, I think we're gonna review all this on the channel, and then I'm just gonna give all of it away in a daily video. So I think that's the best way to do that, so they can get some views on their products that we haven't reviewed on the channel. I think I'll just review them all at once and do like a 50-minute Leaf video. I think that'd be fun. How many 101s in this break do you guys think that we're going to hit?
3.
I'm going to say 6. Random hit per every missed filler. I think I'm just going to do one giant review of all the products that I haven't done on the channel. So this is Leaf Collective Jumbo, 14 cards per box, 6 base and 8 autos. And we're gonna see a ton of cards here. Oh, fun. We got stickers on all of them. Love it. Love it. Let's see if there's an all 101 box. That's right. Oh my gosh, there's gonna be so many. I'm gonna let JML sleeve and top load some of the base cards for sure. We have a nice auto on the back, I can tell you that right now. Actually, we should probably save some of these jewel cases. We've been using a lot of them lately. Cool. Say 8 101s. Kicking off with the Rider Lions. That is going to be 7 of 10 for the 7.
Rider Lions.
Phil Maffa is going to be numbered 10 of 10 for the 0. Derek Baker is going to be 2 of 10. Will Griffin is going to be numbered 4 of 10. Chris Henry is going to be numbered 7 of 10. Tyrone Tracy on the Black Shimmer. That is a 1 of 6. First auto. Man, there's a ton of autos in this product. Jesus. First auto, Brennan Armstrong is going to be numbered 14 of 20 for the 4. Next out, we have Nathan Frazier on the press pass.
Nathan Frazier.
2 of 20. Yeah, Nate Frazier. Ricky Collins from LSU. Ricky Collins is going to be numbered 1 of 10 for the 1. Going to Travis A. Jurian Dickey is next out. Jurian Dickey. 4 of 7 for the 4. I got to play it.
Little Dick Syndrome.
Little Dicky Syndrome. Jurian Dickey. Daquan Felton. 4 of 8. Roderick Robinson. Going to be numbered 6 of 20. Jordan Faison. 7 of 7. I think this might be one of his first autos. Cam Scatabo. Cam Scatabo, 11 of 20, going to the 1 spot. Travis. I know this product just came out. That's one of his first ever Leaf autos. And that's going to be on the 48 design, too. That's one of the better designs. 1948 Leaf design right there of Cam Scatabo. Alright, what am I going to do? There's so many cards in this one. I might just sleeve all the autos and then have JML top load everything. Yeah, there's a ton of cards in this one. I'm just gonna sleeve all the autos. JML can sleeve and top load the base. Otherwise, it's gonna be a hour-long break. Yeah, I think that's probably the smart play. I'll top load the better autos. Cam Scatabo. I'm curious what his stuff is selling for. It's 11 20 going to the 1 spot. Rob, wait until they get into the NFL. I'm sure the autos will all be their initials. Dude, I know. This set looks good. So this set, Collective, is kind of like their version of Chronicles. You're not familiar with Chronicles, like with Panini. It's kind of like their Chronicles. So it's like a compilation of 3 different sets. A Pro set, Press Pass, and Leaf Metal. Alright, kicking off, we have Matt Brosmer. It's going to be numbered 1 of 3 for the 1. Miller Moss is going to be on the Fields of Fury. That is a 4 of 6 Miller Moss. It's actually a cool one. I'll top load that one. McMillan, 3 of 20, Jalen McMillan. Ricky Collins showing up again. Ricky Collins, 1 of 7 for the 1. Ryan Wingo. 4 of 10. James Simon, 9 of 10. I work for a place that sponsors ASU. We had a burger called the Scataburger. I remember hearing about that. Jace McClellan is going to be our first auto out. That is going to be numbered 9 of 10 for the 9 spot. Aaron. Dwight Phillips is going to be numbered 19 of 20 for the 9 spot again. Miles O'Neill. 7 of 8. 7 of 8. Hakeem Williams next out on the press pass. That is going to be numbered 5 of 20 for the 5, going to Greg S. Cornelius Johnson. That is 5 of 8 for the 5. Colin Hurley from LSU. Colin Hurley, gonna go 8 of 10 for the 8. Gotcha. Demond Williams Jr. from Washington. That's gonna be numbered 5 of 7. Patty the Batty, baby, says Chris. And a Pixel Bowl, 89, Andre Reed. It's going to be numbered 2 of 5, going to the 2 spot, Lupo. On the Andre Reed. Top load up a few of these. JML going to have a fun top loading job on this one. So some of these guys, this is their first time in Leaf, like Demond Williams and Colin Hurley. The Pixel Bowl design is very cool. I'm pretty sure there's a Barry Sanders. I'm like 90% sure there's a Barry. Then I'll sleeve up all the other autos for the recap at the end. But yeah, this one, the jumbo cases are fun. Just because there's so many cards. 64 autos. I'm pretty sure we're going to see a Jaden at some point. I mean, I could be wrong. We're not guaranteed Jaden, but every time we've ripped a Leaf case lately, every Leaf case has had a Jaden auto. It's past midnight. What's up, Loanne? It's after midnight. Travis Hunter would be nice. I think this is the only... Actually, it isn't. We have one more jumbo case of this, and then we have 2 hobby cases. I think hobby cases are 4 autos per box, if I'm not mistaken. When does anybody know the release day of Seasons in the Sun? I think we got charged for it this week, so I think it comes out like this upcoming Friday. We got charged for it, so I think we got charged for it this week. Caden Dixon Wyatt is going to be numbered 2 of 20. We have Braden Fowler Nicoloso. That's going to be numbered 4 of 8 for the 4. Jack in the Box hits. Oh my God, Jack in the Box sounds good. Joe Montana on the Pixel Bowl. That sounds good. Why you got to do that when I'm back in keto? 4 of 10 for the 4 spot. Go to Paul B. Nightbot tweaking. No more. Nothing to buy into. Michael Vick. Mike Vick. 3 of 10 for the 3. Going to the Furry Goat. Hines Ward on the black. 1 of 1. That's our first 1 of 1. Be random at the end for everybody. Caden Salter. Caden Salter. Now with Colorado, I believe. 3 of 7. Our first auto is going to be Mabry Mator. Mabry Mator, 4 of 8. Jackson Kolick next out. Jackson Kolick, 1 of 8 for the 1. George McCall, or Grayson McCall next out. Grayson McCall, 1 of 3 for the 1. Braden Shager. Braden Shager, 20 of 20, going to the 0 spot, going to Ismail P. Izzy. Jaden Wilson. You can get that one unstuck. Jaden Wilson is going to go 5 of 10 for the 5 spot. Ryan Puglisi. Ryan Puglisi, 3 of 20 for the 3. This kid's still in high school. He once threw for 800 yards in a game. Peyton Houston. Oh, boy. And that's a 1-on-1. But it's going to get outdone by this guy who's probably going to be a top 5 pick, if not a top 2 or top 1. Shador Sanders on the 48 Leaf. 6 of 10 for the 6 spot. Going to Jonathan E. Shador Sanders. Congratulations, 6. It's going to be your first 1-touch, and let's get that one in a white. Al Bundy once scored 4 touchdowns in a game. Future Saints quarterback. I think it's going to be Cam Ward, number 1 to the Titans. Oh, what's Sanders going to go, 2 or 3? Sanders, our first 1-touch of the case. There's the Sanders. Now we need to see maybe the Hunter. Look how good this is going to look on the contrast. Look at that. Shador Sanders, 6 of 10. Hit the squirrels for that. Unless the Niners straight up. So we're 1-1 one more time to see if it works out. Unreal. I think I double scrolled because I was reading chat. It's okay. It's okay. Double squirrels never hurt anyway. So Hines Ward was our first 101. So that'll be the first 101 that we run at the end. We also had Peyton Houston, a 101 as well. So that will be at the end. All the 101s random at the end, along with any other redemptions. We do them in order. And I'll sleeve these up really quick as well. Sanders going to be a bust. Oof. I take it he's done. Sanders? No. They'll have Sanders stuff for like another year and a half or so. They'll have him for another year or so. My toddler enjoys the squirrels. He knows the music. Sanders Hunter should sign with Leaf for a while. So he's exclusive to them as far as the deal goes with Panini, but with Leaf it's a little bit different. I think they can do him up until they start doing 2025 product, and I could be wrong. They might be able to do him until 2026, but it's a little different with Leaf. The exclusive prevents him from signing with Fanatics. I do know that. We have Hakeem Williams, 12 of 20 for the 2. It's going to be Ethan... Ooh, that's a tough name to pronounce. Ethan Kaliakmanis for the 1. That's going to be Jackson Dart, 720 for the 7. Graham Mertz, 7 of 10 for the 7. Garrett Green is going to be 10 of 20 for the 0. Andre Reed is going to be numbered 4 of 20. Blaze it for the 4. And your autos. Oh, boy. Just a giant stack of autos, and it's going to get much bigger over there. Graham Mertz is your first auto out. That is going to be 11 of 20 for the 1. Caden Robinson next out. 2 of 7 for the 2. Aiden Mizell. 10 of 10 for the 0. Alex Orgy is going to be numbered 10 of 20 for the 0. When we get an RGL card from Leaf, you got to talk to them. I'm trying. Bernie Kosar. 4 of 20. Blaze it again for the 4. Dave Casper. I'm trying. Dave Casper, 1 of 10 for the 1. Matthew Golden. 2 of 20. And Raiders legend, Tim Brown. 101. That's going to be your third 101 to random off the end. Dude, the 48s look so good. I love the 48 Leaf design. Tim Brown, uno de uno. Be a random at the end for everybody. That's our third 3 and 4 boxes on that Tim Brown. And we're halfway there, living on a prayer. 32 autos so far, 32 up, 32 down. Have I been to a library? Yes. Yes, I've been to a library. I haven't been in a long time, but I used to go to the library when I was a teenager and research things on the internet. I used to research things on the internet at the library. Crazy talk. Yes. I used to print out things at the library to take home with me before I had 56K in my bedroom. What's the library? What's the library? I don't know what the library is. Is the library like a place, like a club or something? I don't know why I did. It's a place with the best... What is going on? What? What is she talking about? Stephen McBride, going to be the first out. 720 for the 7. Mabry Mator. It's going to be number 20 of 20 for the 0. Jaden Thomas. Jaden Thomas, 2 of 5. We have a high school sensations of Jared Curtis. Oh my gosh, 6 of 10. Jaden Craig. Jaden Craig, 3 of 7. Brock Vandergriff. I don't know what's going on right now. 8 of 20 for the 8. You guys, that is too much, too much. CJ Baxter, good one right here. 9 of 10 for the 9, going to Aaron S. Caden Salter. 5 of 6 for the 5, going to Greg S. Lewis Bond. Lewis Bond, 2 of 8 for the 2. Jalen Wright. Jalen White, 15 of 20 for the 5. Montori Foster Jr. Montori Foster, 6 of 20. Christopher Vizzini. Vizzini is going to be numbered 6 of 8 for the 6. Daniel Milk, 8 of 8. We love a good Bucky. Bucky Irving on the 89 Pro set. Oh, wait. And Jonathan Brooks, 7 of 9. Brooks and Bucky. That's cool. Dual auto right there. I was like really confused. Jonathan Brooks and Bucky. 7 of 9 going to the 7 spot. Sam C. That's cool. Dual auto for the 7. I'm confused because it was thick. It was like there's 2 cards stuck together. Bucky and Jonathan Brooks, dual auto. 89 Pro set. Three boxes left. Where's our Jaden Daniels at? I have not been to the library.
When a total skunky leave, yeah.
Oh, you're talking for Taylor?
Yeah.
You're talking on Taylor's behalf? My wife works at the library, says Chris. I don't know if they're talking about like a library or like something totally different. I don't know what's going on right now.
I guess it's a taco stand.
The library is a taco stand.
Is it like the 5 girls taco?
I don't know what's going on anymore. Can you empty that? 'Cause I have like a full bag, like garbage right here. I mean, like that one. Probably, yeah, cool. My wife works at... That's what I thought, Chris. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. They're talking about some other kind of like taco joint or something. They're talking about some sort of taco joint. Riley Leonard is going to be numbered 205 for the 2. Jim Everett is going to be numbered 6 of 10 for the 6. Andre Rison is going to be numbered 8 of 8 for the 8. Jim McMahon is going to be 20 of 20 for the 0. Rodney Hill. Rodney Hill, 13 of 20 for the 3. Joe Montana is going to be numbered 1 of 20 for the 1. Jalen Lloyd. We have a gold super prismatic 101 in here. Hope it's very good. Going to the 9. Jalen Lloyd for the 9. Demarius Davis. 5 of 5 for the 5. Donovan Green on the purple. 6 of 8. Darian Coleman. Darian Coleman, 2 of 5. Dion Burks in your 101. Please. Quarterback. Derek Baker, 1 of 1 super prismatic. Dion went to the 2. That's going to be a 101. That's our 4th 101. We will random that one off at the end of the break. 101, the super prismatic is the most desirable of all the Leaf 101s, the super fractor. Helleman Kasuga. Helleman Kasuga, 5 of 10 for the 5, going to Greg S. And I think we have another duel right here. Garrett Newsmeyer and Jackson Dart, 3 of 3, going to the 3 spot, going to the Furry Goat. Probably slam that one in a 1-touch too. Grazie, grazie. Derek Baker, 1 of 1.
Yeah, that'd be a 2
Double grazie. 101 Baker be put in the 101 pile. Newsmeyer going to be a random. Hopefully he'll be happy with that one. We'll see. We'll see. There's a total skunky new yak. We'll see if he likes that one. Garrett Newsmeyer and Jackson Dart, 3 of 3. Hopefully he'll be happy with that one. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. Who knows? The world may never know. What do we have coming up next? WWE? We'll do another giveaway for chat coming up after this one. Stand up, stretch my legs, use the restroom. All that good stuff. And then, yeah, we still have 3 breaks left. WWE, LIV Golf, and Deca and Finest. We have 2 boxes left in this break. The amount of garbage we've been through tonight is Luda. Luda. Why is this so hard for me? Shut up.
He said the pink taco stand.
The pink taco. Oh my gosh. We have Ethan Grunkemeyer, 6 of 10 for the 6. Dean Connors for the 8, 8 of 20. Brandon Campbell, gonna be 7 of 8. Nick Harbor. What's up, Smack Daddy? 5 of 5 for the 5. Colin Hurley, 2 of 3 for the 2. Cameron Edge, 7 of 7.
He's edging.
Goon Collector gonna love that card.
The Gooner is edging.
Garrett Green is gonna be our first auto. Garrett Green, 20 of 20 for the 0. Bear Bachmeyer.
Oh.
Some of these names are crazy. 1 of 7. Bear Bachmeyer. I really hope he makes it into the NFL. That's a badass name. That is Trey Benson. That is Trey Benson, and that is going to be numbered 4 of 20. Blaze it for the 4. Paul B. Quentin Cooley is going to be 6 of 8 for the 6. Ethan Grunkemeyer. Grunkemeyer is going to be numbered 1 of 6 for the 1. Ethan Kellickmanis is going to be numbered 6 of 20.
He's definitely Greek.
Yeah, he is. Kyle McCord on the Fields of Fury. Kyle McCord is a good one. Please be a 101. It is a 101 Kyle McCord. We'll random that one off. And Steve Atwater at the end of this one. Also a 101. I think we're up to like 6 101s. Kyle McCord might be a one touch, but
I thought the Jets taped him in like the 3rd round.
Kyle McCord gonna be like a 3rd rounder, says JML. And Steve Atwater. A couple more 101s to add to the 101 stash at the end of the break. We got 1 box left. 64 autos. Not all the names are going to be good when you're getting 64 autos in a case, but I think we've seen some solid ones. This one's almost a numbers game. I know. No, I thought, 8 boxes. You're probably going to get not one every box, but probably like 6 or 7. All right, here's your last box. I thought like 6 is probably like the normal number. Not quite 1 per every box. There's one that floored me out. He had a NIL deal with an air conditioning company. Aaron Noland? Not Aaron Noland, right? The coldest. The coldest to Crawford. I remember that guy. The coldest. What's up, Owen Does Wrestling? I remember the coldest. How could you forget the coldest? There's going to be Emmett Smith on the Pixel Bowl 89. That is going to be numbered 3 of 35 for the 3. Are we going to get this? I think not this year, but next year. Daquan Felton, 1 of 7. I think they're going to maybe announce it by the end of this year. And then they'll be ready to start for 27, 28 maybe. Usually it takes a couple years for the franchise to get started up. 4 of 20, Cam Miller. Brady Allen. Colfax still awake. 3 of 5. Aiden Mizell. Aiden Mizell is going to be 2 of 2 for the 2. And Andre Reed on the Pixel Bowl. 6 of 25 for the 6.
He's in the lab cooking up some beats.
He's cooking up some beats, yeah. Elijah Brown, 6 of 10. Brendan Sorsby. It's going to be numbered 19 of 20 for the 9. CJ Ogbonna. 16 of 20 for the 6. AJ Duffy. We have a gold prismatic on the back. That's actually ridiculous. That's usually where the best card is. That's usually where the best card of the box is. That's where you want to see gold super prismatic right now. Wow, that could be one of the product hits right there. 14 of 20. Max Brosmer. 11 of 20 for the 1. Thomas Castellanos is a good one. Castellanos, 4 of 10 for the 4, going to the Paulby. Jeremiah Love and, oh boy, I really hope it's Jeremiah Love's a good one, but this is a better one. Oh, it's Brady Smigel. Brady Smigel to wrap it up. 101 Super Prismatic Brady Smigel. Not bad. I think that's probably over 100. I know he has a little bit of hype.
My precious. That's Smeagol.
Smeagol. Smigel. Brady Smigel. Damn.
That surreal. That records got lost in RGL.
That went right over my head because I don't know who you're talking about. Lord of the Rings. RGL, am I familiar with the dude from BYU? I'm not familiar, nah. I haven't followed college hoops nearly enough. I even didn't get to watch enough of the March Madness tournament. Smigel going to be a random. We have a bunch of one-on-ones to random off. Castellanos went to the 4 spot. That's definitely worth a top load here. One of the better autos in the case. So is Jeremiah Love. Jeremiah Love was 2 of 8. Went to the 2 spot. Went to Lupo. Sleeve these up. And, man, we have a massive recap. Massive recap. And then we've got some one-on-ones to random off. I mean, assuming we get the Sonics back, right? We have to assume we get them back. We have some one-on-ones to random off. We're going to do them in order as they showed up in the case. Pop open the one-on-one wheel, and the first one is going to be the Heinz Ward 1-of-1 base card. And this one is going to go to the 6. 6 is going to go to Jonathan E. 101 right there. Next one out is Peyton Houston. What's the most expensive card we've ever gotten in an opening? We got a flawless Luka Gems that sold for like $32,000 bucks. Peyton Houston 101. Gonna go to the 1 spot. Going to the 1, going to Travis on a filler. Next out we have the Tim Brown 1-of-1 auto. Tim Brown 1-of-1 auto is going to go to the 2 spot. Going to Lupo. Lupo with a 2. Next out we have the Derek Baker 1-of-1 Super Prismatic. This one is going to go to the 6. Going to the 6. Next out, we have the Kyle McCord 1-of-1. Yeah, we had 7 1-of-1s total in this case. Kyle McCord going to go to the 3. Going to the Furry Goat.
He likes that.
He's going to be happy. He's going to be happy about that one. Steve Atwater going to be your next 1-of-1.
That's a double grazie.
That's a double grazie from Taylor. Steve Atwater 1-of-1 is going to go to the 8. Going to Clarence. I don't think 1 spot has gotten more than 1. I think we have a pretty even distribution right here. Final card that we need to random off, the Brady Smigel Super Prismatic. Smidgel. Did 6 get 2? The 6 got 2. And the 8 got 2 as well. Clarence with 2. Thank you, guys. So the 6 and the 8 got greedy. Let's go ahead and take a look at the hits. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. Here's your base cards. JML is going to sleeve these up before we sort them, obviously. But all the base, these are the non-autos. Some decent ones. What do you guys think? What do you guys think of this product? It's a little different. There's base cards and a lot of autos. This was a jumbo case. So a normal case has 12 boxes, and I believe it's 4 autos per, and I think it's 4 and 4 actually. So a normal hobby case has 48 autos compared to 64 in a jumbo. And here were your autographs. Here was your first pile. Just a ton. What wrestling box did we open? We've opened Select Chronicles and a half case of Breakers Delight. We have more WWE coming up literally now, Owen. So you did you picked a good time to come on in. We have more WWE in like 10 minutes. RGL, I like the Leaf product. I like this one too. I wish the parallels were more than just shimmers.
Yeah.
Like, they're just a lot of shimmer, which isn't a bad thing, but I think they should switch up the parallels. Some autographs that I top-loaded. Some of the better autographs in the case. Jeremiah Love, Castellano, CJ Baxter, and Caden Salter, Bucky, and Jonathan Brooks. Graham Mertz, Bernie Kosar, Miller Moss, Colin Hurley, Damon Williams, Andre Reed, and Cam Scatabo. Your one touches, we had 2 of them. With the Gary Nussmeier and Jackson Dart for the 3. With the Shador Sanders auto for the 6. And your 101s. Brady Smigel for the 1. Steve Atwater for the 8. Or sorry, Brady Smigel for the 8. Sorry. Late night. Kyle McCord for the 3. Derek Baker for the 6. Tim Brown for the 2. Peyton Houston for the 1. And Hines Ward for the 6. A case of Chrome Breakers WWE left side. Ooh.